going on, nerd tubers and geek viewers of the world? Mr. Dark Phoenix is back to bring you guys the newest episode of Rick and Morty. Yes, I review Rick and Morty for the channel. This is the first time you are catching me. Welcome to the channel. Please don't forget to hit subscribe. I review Game of Thrones and Rick and Morty. We talk about Marvel and DC, and I also stream myself playing games on Twitch. Click down here below for more stuff. We'll talk more about my channel in a minute. If you haven't seen it yet, come back when you have. And if you have seen it, let's jump into the newest episode of Rick and Morty. Pickle Rick, literally, is the title of the episode. So this episode, it starts out with Rick turning himself into a pickle because, you know, Rick's the most diabolical, most intelligent person in all of the multiverse. So he can just turn himself into whatever the fuck he wants. Because, you know, Rick does whatever the fuck he wants. So the family's going to therapy because they're pretty messed up. Surprised it took them 3 seasons to do all this. But you know what? It's fine. There's no time like the present. And Morty notices that Rick has some kind of contraption with a syringe on it. So it's like, so we all pretty much knew Rick just faked turning himself into a pickle, but Beth finds out. She takes the syringe, takes it with her to therapy, so now Rick's like, now I have to find my way out of a pickle. I just turned myself into a pickle, now I'm in a pickle, see? The clever wordplay. I'm so insane. Or it's obvious. Whichever, I don't care. It's fine. So now Rick has Pickle Rick adventures. He's a pickle going into the sewer, and he lures a roach into, you know, in his area, bites his head off, uses his tongue to, like, manipulate his mind into doing things, like moving its legs and flying and shit, and then he goes to find other ones, and then he gets a whole bunch more and builds himself a little roach body with pickle armor, a roach armor on his pickle body. But then he finds a rat head and he built this whole contraption where he like transformed himself into like this rat clawed, nail gun shooting, razor blade fucking killing ugly rats killing machine. And it was such a great fight scene. It's so fucking stupid. Because I'm like, first of all, how the fuck... What I said earlier about Rick is the most dangerous mind in the multiverse. This shit just proves it. Like, I thought Rick was OP before, but this... And we haven't even gotten to the fact that he accidentally infiltrated a freaking Russian prison? A Russian government organization where I think all he wanted to do was leave, but they wouldn't let him. So now he's basically... Pickle MacGyver. He made a laser. He made a laser cannon from God knows what and a AA battery. This is absolute bullshit. And I love every minute of it because I just do. Like, I just love it. And so he meets another guy called Jaguar, and so they go at it, and they nearly kill each other until last minute they join forces to destroy whatever the fuck this building was. I don't even... What place was this? Just a random place he went to. Like... And then he made himself some stuff and did whatever, and then they went to therapy, and Rick and the therapist go back and forth, and it's like the kids are just like, are we going to come back? And Beth's like, no, Dad's back, so, you know. Beth is pretty messed up, but they'll probably capitalize on that like another episode or something, you know. Beth doesn't care because her dad's back. Her dad abandoned her, so it's like, you know, no matter what happens, as long as Daddy comes home, we got nothing to worry about. But the last couple of minutes was with Concerto. Because, you know, why not have a classic villain name like that? Concerto was about to kill Rick and Morty before Jaguar came in and killed him. And Morty's like, who is that? And he's like, that's why you don't go to therapy. You heard it from Rick and Morty. If you don't go to therapy, you'll meet a badass assassin Russian hitman type of person. Whichever. Whichever. It's all good. It's fine. I love this episode. This episode was amazing. I'm so glad I reviewed Rick and Morty. I've already watched it. Like, you know, I binge watched the first 2 seasons, and I was patiently waiting for the third. Now that it's finally here, I'm glad to bring it to the channel. What was your favorite part of this episode? Comment down below, let me know. Don't forget, in case if you haven't already, follow me on other various forms of social media like Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, and Twitter. They're all Mr. Dark Phoenix. They're all right down here, so you can click and be awesome. And thank you guys so much for everything you do for me. Like I said, if you haven't already, please hit subscribe. I review Game of Thrones and Rick and Morty. We talk about Marvel and DC, and I stream myself playing games on twitch.tv/Mr. Dark Phoenix. I love you guys so much. Thank you for everything you do for me. Don't forget also to give me a big thumbs up, comment, rate, subscribe to their awesome nerdy friends. Always remember that there are good times and bad times, man. Geek out and enjoy your lives, and I'll catch you guys next time for another great video.